Good morning. We're back in Eternum and we're back on the PTR world. And we're continuing our look at the Greatsword, which I do not believe is live yet. At least not that I know of. Oh, she can track magical plants now. So we are headed to continue these quests we picked up, which is to search the Iron Keep for clues to the missing tribute and recover an Iron Rose sword. Well, at least they put them together. Oh, a pike, huh? Oh, a spear. Nice. Never really used the spear myself, but nice.
Hey, twack!
Never really used the bow either, now that I think about it. Haha. Saucer hunter boots and some wire weave. Okay. Nothing there. All right. Anything in here? Not that I can see.
Hey, twack!
What's this? Some health potion. Okay, so that part's done. We still need to find out about the missing tribute. Maybe in there.
again, bud.
Oh, look, I leveled up. Cemetery. Okay. Oh, hello. How are you? Maybe you can direct me to where I'm going. No? Okay. I'm thinking I need to go over there. Okay, how do I get up there? Yes, 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 yes. I know I have points to spend. We can wait.
Be twick.
I see Commander Methyl somewhere. Ah. Sorry, Commander, but, your duties here are finished?
I do not need your excuses, Commander. The tribute for the season has not arrived on schedule, and, as you well know, this is a breach of my contract with the Iron Rose and with the town of Corinth. Whoever holds the title of Speaker of the Winds these days, they should be reminded of the consequences that are described in detail in the original covenant. If this situation is not remedied quickly and to my satisfaction, further reparations will be expected. I will not hesitate to visit Windsworth myself and personally see that the cost is paid for these transgressions. Yours in candor and quickly decreasing patience, Medea.
So, apparently she did not get her tribute. She also sounds like a bit of a you-know-what. Traveled to Corinth. Assuming there are other letters in here somewhere. That was only one of 3.
Be tog ark.
Alright. Oh, hello, excuse me. Sorry. Alright, so things are not looking good. Well, that's not quite what I want it to do, but neat. Oh, okay, that's even neater. Ah,
A warrior is no more noble or sharp than the iron of the blade he carries, no more graceful than the way he treats others.
I have your sword.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You truly are a friend. I'll be able to practice properly now. Trees, beware.
Ha, she's gonna go practice hitting some trees, huh? Nice. I guess we're gonna have to go tell Elric the sad news. Wherever he's at now. Where is he? Not in here, I don't think. Okay. No, he's in Corinth. Okay. So we're just running for here. Excuse me, places to be. Sounds like somebody messed up. Of course, I'm not really sure I'm liking this Medea person much. Not liking her a whole lot at all. Ooh, lag. Frames per second. Oh yeah, I guess we are getting a little bit of lag there. Oof. Boy, the frame drops.
You survived! I was beginning to worry. What did you find?
Have they all become lost?
I had feared that may have happened. Thank you for your efforts. I'll inform their families. The secrets of Eternal yet elude me, but still, I feel as if we are on the verge of a breakthrough.
Ooh, I have the achievement of questing we will go. Which means we've already completed something like 25 quests in here. Interesting. Alright, so while I'm thinking about it. Great sword. Calamity. Steadfast strike. Just something we haven't seen yet, so obviously we want to get that. Definitely Arlena's getting a great sword as soon as possible. I'll use the spirit shrine. I like that. It says return here, optionally use the spirit shrine. Who are you? In the sober light of day, Zadok is much more tight-lipped. He sent me away with only the vaguest of grumblings. Later in the evening, I repeated my stratagem of carousing, but with diminishing returns. Filled to the brim, I stepped outside to pass water. Suddenly, a great ogre of a man accosted me in an alley, backing me up against a wall. His breath reeked of spirits and wormwood. I thought the brute was about to offer me personal violence. Instead, he whispered, "Have you heard her music? Have you seen the Emerald Queen?" Before I could do anything but stammer, the giant lumbered off towards the woods with a giggle that sounded too childish for his titanic frame. Ichabod Shaw. Okay, who are you?
When was the last time you truly stood in wonder of the world? There is glory in the morning dew. The sun's kiss on our cheeks is more warm and gentle than any lover's lips.
You seem happy.
More people around here would be if they glimpsed the glory of wordwood trees. Their beauty is transcendent. If you find someone who is down, take them a wordwood sapling. They contain the sparkle of starlight in their branches.
I'll give it a shot.
They mirror the viewer's intent. If you pause and appreciate them with true wonder, they'll shimmer the lights of heaven back at you. They will hold your intent and reflect it in response so others may feel that same awe in kind.
Okay, I obtained 3 wordwood sprigs, huh? Okay. You seem unusually chipper for the circumstances. We are... It just says travel to Corinth. We're in Corinth? I have traveled here? I don't know what else you want. I'm here. Okay. There's got to be something specific I need to do. I just haven't figured out what it is yet. There's the tavern. Oh, another page. Shamgar, you bilge rat. How's the survey going? Still trying to plot a course through the storms around the island? I've told you for years, you need to settle down and start a family. Then again, if you did that, you wouldn't keep finding salvage from shipwrecks, and I couldn't keep winning it from you. So maybe you stay on that boat a while longer, eh? Not sure where you are right now, but I'll be sending this up with one of my traders to Restless Shore. You always did like the currents up there better than down here. Keep a weather eye open and we'll meet up soon enough. We didn't want to do that. I am not adventurous. Dusty tomes may draw the likes of Grenville, but not I. My scholastic investigations occur through books and interviews. I desire to piece together the folk tales and culture bubbling in the unique pot of this island. To that end, I found the man with the oaken knuckles, his name is the Doc, and I plied him with libations and many games of draughts. Though his words slurred by the time he opened up to me, his pickled tongue hinted at intriguing tidbits indeed. He spoke of a dancing plague, a contagious compulsion to gyrate night and day. He spoke of a spreading pandemic and people dancing until literal death. He fell asleep before divulging more. What a delightfully bizarre notion. A dancing plague. Ichabod Crane. Talk to Leovic Silva. So, it took me running all over the place for it to finally register that I was here. The Queen in Green doth sing and king, commanding dance this day. By her decree and sanity, all lucid thoughts to slay. All lucid thoughts to slay. Okay. That was a random bit of prose. Ah.
We made it. I almost got you, comrade. Did you find anything in the Iron Keep? So there was correspondence from Medea. Good heavens. She never received a tribute. She is most displeased. If Medea is responsible for this curse, I fear it will only get worse. That sorceress is ruthless in a way these people simply do not understand. Those tributes are dear to her.
So you think it's her?
I don't know. But this is precisely why Medea entrusted the Iron Rose with the responsibility for the tribute. The company has never failed to honor a contract. And now the damned speaker has tarnished our reputation.
Did you speak with him?
No. The bastard wouldn't see me, of course. And now, I'd only bash his face in. This is all the proof we need, however. You should confront him. If he denies it, call me for the bashing.
Okay.
Their lies and betrayal shall be exposed, and their empire shall decay and fall before our righteous might.
Yeah, about that, Isabella. You can just get out of my head anytime now. Alright, I think you got some explaining to do. Start talking.
Ah, the hero who restored our windmills returns from the field. Gratitude is in short supply in Corinth these days, but I, for one, salute your courage.
I'm here about the tribute.
Ah, as I've said countless times now, we've sent the damn tribute. We can't always guarantee the caravan's safety. And if that vicious sorceress wants a war over this, we should give her one.
Was that your plan all along?
Of course not. The town wants to continue appeasing Medea. So I've tried. now, if we can recover the tribute, I'll send it. You can help. Talk to Captain DuPont. He'll give you the details.
All right. Let's go find this captain. Who are you?
A new face? I haven't seen you around Corinth before. I suppose it falls to me to tell you about our current troubles. Wouldn't want you to go around uninformed.
About the tribute?
There's trouble with the tribute? I hadn't heard that. I was talking about the lost overrunning the farms. Something happened out there. It's not safe to leave unless you know how to defend yourself.
I know how to fight.
A solid start. But you should also learn how to make weapons. No blade lasts forever. Here's some ore to get you started. Then, you should try to make an iron sword.
All right. Open heavy satchel from inventory to gain iron ore. Oh, we have other stuff in here. How's this look? Better than what we're wearing? It doesn't look better, but it is better. Less constitution, but it adds strength, and it's slightly better, but I don't know. These I can salvage. What do we have here? Great Axe of the Soldier. Legacy Great Axe. Okay, I can salvage that. I can salvage that. And I can salvage that because I have no plans of using it. Alright, so we have to craft some iron ingots. We also have to talk to Captain Marcel DuPont. Alright, let's find the smelter here. I think that's it. Okay, we've read that. No, that's the forge. I need the smelter. Ah, the smelter. Okay. Let's make some iron ingots, shall we? Craft an iron long sword at the forge. Okay. You have unlocked Twig of the Azoth Tree. Okay. Mission item. Actually, is tiny bit better than what I have. Okay. Where is this guy? Just talk to him. Oh, right here.
Now, let's see your handiwork. Impressive. Quite impressive. Either you've done this before, or you've got a knack for it. We could use someone like you in Corinth, should you decide to stay.
Well, thank you. Alright. Now, let's switch swords. Oh no. The one I'm using is better. But this one wasn't too bad. Oh, and yeah. Let's I forgot. Alright, now that we're no longer distracted by random people, let's try to find this Captain DuPont. Let's also throw some of this stuff in here. Some of the icons look a little nicer. That's a small thing, but not necessarily bad. Ah, you're Marcel DuPont.
All right, slow down, hero. Everyone's mad about the stolen tribute, and I bet you're here to volunteer to go after it, huh? But reclaiming those goods won't be a walk on the beach. The pirates that hit us are a tough crew.
Just tell me where to find them.
There are a few pirate dens in Windsward, but it was the Buccaneer Creek bastards that took the tribute. Huh? Where those pirates are lost now. So I'm not going after them. But you're the hero. So you go.
Okay. And while we're at it, says we have a quest ready to turn in. Huh. Oh, and I guess this is where we're doing the Wordwood tree stuff, so...
Let me know when you and Quartermaster Agrawal have solved our supply crisis.
Yeah.
I'll gather everyone together.
Let's go do this Wordwood tree thing. Since it's so close. Ah, down here. I've noticed that the sword is clipping through that little shield that I have. Give a sprig to Ahura, Pira, and Utkarsh. Utkarsh. Okay. And grab the briar buds while we're at it. The missing tribute. Talk to Leovic Silva. Ah, okay. Before we go running off, we've got to go talk to that guy. I guess we have some dueling going on. K-hammer won't work, LMAO. We'll, there. Come out of the way. Somebody's going to lose. There he goes. Yeah, a lot of dueling going on outside of town. Always did like to pause for a bit and watch. I may not PvP, that doesn't mean I'm against it. I just know it's not my gig. Shredrick. Nice name. Okay. Enough watching. Have fun, random people. Okay, so we need to find 3 people and pass out these sprigs of wordwood. There's one of them. Who are you? You're Ahura.
Every day is the same. The same walls over and over. The same walls. There is no splendor. I want to feel excited by life again. But everything has lost its color.
There's Splenda and the Flora. Take the sprig.
What is this? It's remarkable. The light, the branches. See how they shimmer. Has the sky always been so gorgeous? I couldn't tend to such a marvel, but perhaps you could. Here, take this pot. Keep it thriving forever.
Okay. That was randomly weird. Now where are the other 2? I hate committees. Always have. When 2 or more imbeciles are too scared or too stupid to act, they form a committee. But against my better judgment, I agreed to this pact between the factions. I thought the common threat of corruption was obvious enough that we'd be compelled to take action. But whenever I propose a joint attack, I'm blocked by cowards. The Syndicate hides behind its paperwork, and the Covenant hides behind its pews. It's all just politics and posturing. Meanwhile, more good people are lost to corruption every single day. I must go. It's time for another strategy meeting. God, I really hate committees. Huh, one of them is outside somewhere? Well, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's go talk to our friend in here. That will have to wait. Or where is he now? He is still in town, isn't he? It seems he is.
You don't have to tell me. I already heard. That weasel DuPont let the tribute get stolen by pirates. Never would have happened with the Iron Rose. Now we're all paying the price, aren't we? But honestly, Medea may be ruthless with those who cross her. But I don't think she'd do this. Unleash a curse on all of Windsward? Punish innocents? That's cruel even for her. I'm not even sure she has such power.
So we don't need to recover the tribute?
I don't know. But it can't hurt. If Medea's not responsible for the curse, we could use her help. But truth be told, I need a drink and about a week of sleep. I wouldn't make a good comrade in arms right now.
All right, I'll go along.
I'm tangled with the Buccaneer Creek pirates. They're crafty. If you're going alone, always smart to set up a camp. There's a good spot near the pirates' den. I'll be at the tavern. Strength be with you, soldier.
All right. So, once again, I'm going to finish off by saying that I'm really enjoying the new starter quest. The flow of things is definitely a lot better. The voice acting's really good. You can't complain about that. And the characters have a little more flavor to them, if that makes sense. But I'm wondering when this is finally going to go live. Not that I guess it really matters. I don't think Arlena on the live world is going to get a chance to experience any of this. Just too bad, because I'd like to see how it ends up. However, I'm not making another character just so I can start over again. Too bad you can't reset the story or reset the character you have without losing all your progress and, I don't know, things like your house. Because I wouldn't mind starting over. Oh, is there a note over here? Excuse me. Have you seen? And it just says, have you seen the Emerald Queen? Probably that guy that was all happy and stuff. The giant that the one guy was talking about. Alright. So, I don't know if we're going to be on live or if we're going to continue the PTR look at the new player experience. We'll find out next week. And until then, bye for now.